Did you know that female dogs hide behavioral secrets that even males can't reproduce? They have unique traits that reveal protective, emotional, and even maternal instincts, surprising even the most experienced owners. Today, you'll discover 8 incredible behaviors that only female dogs have. And number 6 will completely change the way you see your four-legged best friend.
Sharpened protective instinct. Have you noticed that when something feels off, your female dog automatically places herself between you and the potential danger? This protective instinct isn't random. It comes from ancient behavior, when females cared not only for their own puppies, but also for the safety of the entire pack. Unlike males who often act on impulse, females prefer to watch, analyze, and only then take action, making sure nothing gets out of control. This guardian role shows up in daily life. On walks, for example, it's common for a female dog to walk slightly ahead or beside you, as if scanning the environment. At home, many choose to sleep near doors or windows, always in strategic spots to keep watch. And it's not just about external threats. They also react to their owner's emotions, becoming more alert when they sense fear or nervousness, as if to say, "Don't worry, I've got you." This protective bond strengthens mutual trust and shows how female dogs naturally assume the role of family guardians. But protection isn't the only instinct they take seriously. There's another behavior, even more fascinating, that isn't about guarding the home, but about choosing someone very special to give their loyalty to. And that's exactly what we'll see next.
Exclusive bond with one person. Did you know that many female dogs choose just one person in the family as their favorite? This exclusive bond goes far beyond simple coexistence. It's a deep connection built on trust, affection, and how that person interacts with her. It's as if within the family pack, there's a leader of the heart, and she decides to dedicate her loyalty mainly to that person. This behavior becomes clear in small daily details. She follows that person around the house, seeks eye contact more often, and responds more obediently to their commands. Even in training, her reaction is faster and more positive when it comes from her chosen one. Interestingly, this preference can shift throughout her life, especially when a new family member arrives, like a baby, showing the emotional flexibility female dogs have. This exclusive bond doesn't reduce her affection for others in the household, but it reveals a unique sensitivity to choose who makes her feel the safest and most loved. And if a bond this strong can shape daily life, wait until you discover how female dogs can pick up on something we don't always express in words, our emotions. That's the next behavior that will surprise you.
3. Unmatched empathy. Did you know female dogs can identify human emotions with an accuracy that surpasses many other animals? Studies show they can recognize expressions like sadness, joy, and even anxiety, responding almost instantly to what they sense in their owner. This incredible ability makes them indispensable companions in difficult moments, offering comfort without needing words. This empathy shows up in the simplest but most meaningful gestures. They may lie next to you when you're down, rest their head on your lap, or lick your hands as silent comfort. What's even more fascinating is that eye contact with your dog stimulates oxytocin, the famous love hormone, strengthening the emotional bond between you. And their sensitivity isn't limited to humans. Many female dogs also comfort other pets in the home, proving their empathy crosses species boundaries. This power to read feelings turns the relationship into something unique, almost as if there were invisible communication between you. But empathy isn't the only ancestral instinct they've kept. There's another curious behavior tied to how they organize the space around them, revealing both intelligence and natural habits. Let's explore that next.
4. Space organization. Have you noticed that many female dogs seem to tidy up their spot before sleeping? This adorable habit isn't just cute, it's an instinct inherited from their ancestors who needed to prepare nests to ensure comfort and safety. By scratching the ground, rearranging blankets, or picking strategic corners, they're repeating natural behavior that has survived for thousands of years. But this organization goes far beyond bedtime. Some female dogs even store toys in specific places, almost like building private collections. Others rearrange their belongings when changes happen in the environment, such as a new pet or family member joining the home. This need to control their space shows not only instinct, but also emotional intelligence, as it helps them cope with change while maintaining a sense of safety. What looks like a simple behavior actually reflects a balance between ancestral instinct and adaptation to human life. But while organizing their space is a way of caring for themselves, there's another side that reveals even more about their essence: their nearly limitless patience when it comes to dealing with children. That's what we'll uncover next. 5. Patience with children. Did you know female dogs are usually far more patient with children than males? This special behavior comes directly from their maternal instinct, making them naturally tolerant of tight hugs, tugs, and even loud noises. Instead of getting annoyed, they often take on a babysitter-like role, always nearby, watching carefully to keep little ones safe. This care isn't limited to the home. During playtime outdoors, female dogs adjust their strength and energy so they don't hurt children, whether running alongside them or fetching objects gently. They can also handle sudden movements without walking away, keeping interactions calm and positive. This patience even helps children develop empathy and responsibility while bonding with their four-legged companion. This special connection shows how female dogs blend protection, affection, and tolerance into a single behavior. But their maternal instinct goes even further and sometimes appears in surprising ways, even in dogs who've never had puppies. That's exactly the mystery we'll uncover in the next topic.
6. Maternal behavior without puppies. Did you know many female dogs show maternal behavior even if they've never had puppies? That's because their instinct to nurture is so strong that they sometimes adopt toys, objects, or even other animals as if they were their own. In some cases, this instinct is so powerful that they may even produce milk, a phenomenon known as pseudopregnancy or false pregnancy. But this maternal side goes beyond biology. Many female dogs care for kittens, other dogs, and even show special affection when they sense their owner is vulnerable, staying close to provide comfort. It's as if they carry a natural sensitivity that allows them to recognize who needs support, inside or outside their own species. This instinct reinforces the idea that, to them, family goes beyond boundaries. This behavior reveals a rare emotional depth, proving female dogs don't need to be mothers to play the role of caregivers. But if the maternal instinct is already impressive, wait until you discover another trait that stands out: the caution and strategy they use when facing new situations. And that's what we'll explore next.
7. Caution and strategy. Have you noticed that female dogs rarely jump headfirst into new situations? Unlike males who often act on impulse, they prefer to observe and analyze before taking the next step. This caution is part of their natural intelligence, helping them avoid accidents, conflicts, and even risky choices in daily life. This strategic approach appears in many situations, when exploring unfamiliar environments, meeting new dogs, or even trying new toys or foods. They carefully assess everything before moving closer, ensuring not only their own safety, but also the safety of the group. In training, this trait also stands out, since they understand the context before responding, making learning more effective. In the end, this prudence is more than simple carefulness. It shows emotional intelligence and adaptability. And finally, we reach one last behavior, one of the most affectionate and meaningful ways female dogs communicate with us.
8. Licking as a sign of love and care. Did you know that when female dogs lick their owners, it's not just affection, but also care? This simple gesture is an instinctive way of showing love and even relieving stress for both them and their humans. More than affection, licking can also signal trust and submission, strengthening your bond. On top of that, studies show that licking releases endorphins, working as a natural calming mechanism.
That explains why many female dogs lick during moments of tension or sadness, as if to say, "Don't worry, I'm here for you." This affectionate act creates both a physical and emotional connection that's hard to match. This behavior proves that for female dogs, care goes far beyond protection or vigilance. It's present even in the smallest gestures. Now that you've discovered all these amazing female dog behaviors, I want to know from you. Does your dog do any of these things? Tell me in the comments which behavior surprised you the most or which one you notice most often in your four-legged best friend. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep up with everything about the incredible world of dogs and help grow this community of passionate dog lovers.